What's up, guys? It's Greg, and I'm back once again with another Legendary DXP campaign strategy video. Today we are tackling level 4-1. We're going against Terriskai, and let's just go ahead and talk about him for a little bit. Well, starts off at 10 attack, and his Master Strike is that each player reveals a strength hero or gains a wound. For this level, we are doing the scheme of Apex of Power, one we've definitely seen in the past. There are 8 twists, and each time a twist comes out, we advance the counter. For twists 5 and 6, each player gains a wound. For twist 7, each player gains 3 wounds, and then with twist 8, evil wins. So, you know, your standard race against time. The heroes that we're playing with are Nunchi, Ryuhi, and Lolicooler. So this is another one of those levels where you have a number of different options on how to proceed. And the way that I generally like to approach this is to look at which 5-cost hero comes out first. If Nunchi's Oddly Powerful comes out first, focusing on acquiring heroes with odd numbers is how you should proceed. Odd recruit costs, I should say. Similarly, if Lolicooler's Handed Over comes out first, focus on acquiring those magic heroes. Either way should allow you to make short work of Terriskai due to their synergies, and you know they come fast and furious. There's a lot of potential on either route in this game. This is our first time seeing Ryui in action, but there's really just no way that I would recommend him here outside of just his one card, which is Liar's Call. That is his rare, and I'm sure we'll see it throughout the game at some point. So conventional wisdom is that Ryui should be absolutely amazing. Essentially, he is a 100% card draw hero, and card draw is, of course, amazing. And to make things even better, his card draw cards aren't just card draw. They also come with a bonus each time you play them, be it a recruit, an attack, or the rescue of a villager. But honestly, I just don't want to see you guys get suckered in by this. Ryui is borderline unplayable unless he's paired with Mariko. His card draw requires the card being drawn is 2 recruit or less. That means you need to get outstanding luck and beat the odds to always have Ryui heroes in the guild hall. Terriskai is 10 attack to defeat, and that means you need to buy at least one non-Ryui hero. Ryui has 5 Clever and Cunnings, each at 1 attack apiece, and then you start with 4 guards. So 5 and 4 is 9. Unless you start with that non-Ryui card in your hand, you won't be able to draw it, i.e., you know, the other hero that has attack potential, chances are they're not going to have a cost of 2 or less. So that's going to just break your combo, and it's going to, you know, it's going to put you in a bad situation. So yeah, I just, when Ryui is the only hero that fits the bill, I would say just steer clear of him. But let's just see all this in action, shall we? Here we go, 4-1. Hope you guys are doing well today. Hope that you and yours are all doing well. Show you Terriskai, Terror of the Skies. That's pretty awesome. I'm pretty sure he's a dragon, but he could be a demon. Either way, pretty vicious. I like the artwork. I like the artwork. Not as much as I liked Teresa, but, you know, that's... not every piece is going to be the same. So, who have we got in the guild hall? We've got Lolicooler. I've got you covered. Which is ranged synergy, 2+ attack, and that synergy gets you to 3 to recruit. Enchanted Arrows Sting. Rescue a villager, reveal top card of your deck. If that card costs 2 recruit or less, draw it. Interesting card, even if, as we're going to be going with Oddly Powerful. It's also pretty interesting because of that rescue a villager. It's not conditional. It's whenever you play it, you rescue a villager. So there's potential to get a number of victory points that way. He is intrepid. That is the first time that we've seen this team symbol. But yeah, I don't know if it's going to make much sense for us to grab it. We'll see how the cards come out. Oddly powerful. Nunchi no team symbol. Interesting. This is a skill hero, as you can see. 2+ attack, and you get +1 attack for each other hero with an odd numbered recruit cost you played this turn. So that's the mayor, that's I got you covered, that's if you had another oddly powerful, and I got you covered. Those are all the ones that we're going to be focusing on right now until something else comes out. But you know, that's how card games are played. Focus on what you have and then wait for more. Another I got you covered by Lollicooler, or not by Lollicooler, but Lollicooler, and then another Ryui, small but mighty. Intrepid again. Strength hero this time. And let's see, you get 1 recruit when you play him. Reveal the top card of your deck, and if that card costs 2 recruit or less, draw it 2 to recruit. So all of Ryui's cards are 2 because that's, you know, how he works. Winged Death. Ambush. Each player reveals a ranged hero or gains a wound. So I do have a wound, I'm sure. Yep, in my discard pile. Then fight it. You choose a player. That player KOs any number of wounds from their hand or discard pile. So with that in mind, you kind of want to pick and choose when you fight Winged Death, because you don't want to end up with all those wounds, and you fight him and you can really get rid of all of them, but you have to time it correctly. So I am going to go ahead and start. I've got 3 and 3, so I'll go ahead and grab a mare. I'll need that recruit later on. Oh. Need that recruit later on, so next time I'll have 5 and 1. So I'll go ahead and grab Oddly Powerful. It starts off at 2, but it'll get stronger from there. So, you know, I don't have a lot of odd cost heroes at this time, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm still going to grab it. And then I'll go circle back for some money the next, say, 2 turns. And that should put me in a good place. Philo Assassins is always great. Fight KO one of your heroes. It's important to grab the Philo Assassins when you can, and the earlier the better, because one of Terriskai's mastermind tactics requires you to KO a villain from your victory pile. So at only one victory point, this is not a terrible loss. So, anywho, moving right along, always moving, never stopping. I will go ahead and grab another mare. And while I'm at it, I'll go ahead and KO an envoy. So this one, oh, that's too bad. Scheme Twist. And then here's another Nunchi that is going to be an odd cost. It is an intelligence hero. Try again, I should say. Let's start with the name of the card, Greg. 2 attack. If this is the first hero you played this turn, you may discard the rest of your hand to draw 4 cards. It's a bit of a gamble, but it allows you to really have a better chance of going for what you're looking for. If you have a bunch of wounds in your hand, for example, this is awesome. If you have kind of a mixture of attack and recruit, you're not really sure, you know, you don't really have a good feeling about going one way or the other based on what you have, it's an okay thing to play as well. Or you can just use it for the 2 attack. 2 attack for 3 recruit is really not bad. Yeah, I dig it. All right, so we'll go ahead and get this train a-rolling. So obviously I don't have enough recruit for anything. Attack for anything. I'll go ahead and grab a mare. I just want to check my discard pile real quick. 1, 2, and then I just bought another one. I just bought one of those. So I'm just trying to plan out, do I have enough recruit in my deck to be able to proceed? You know, both Lollicooler and Nunchi have really strong rare cards, and those are going to cost 7 apiece. And, you know, it's really a good idea to grab those when you can. Another Philo Assassin comes out. I don't have enough to grab it this time, and that's okay. Which one do I want to go with? I think I want to go with I Got You Covered, because this has greater attack potential than Try Again. So I'll go ahead and grab this, and then I'll try to grab these as well. Another Oddly Powerful comes out, which is nice if you can grab 2 of those in the same turn. Once you have your heart, yes, once you have your heart really going. No, once you have your deck really going and humming on the levels that it needs to be, then having a couple oddly powerful is it's a good idea. It's a good thing. Go ahead and grab another I Got You Covered. Another oddly powerful. Very nice. Sweet. Okay, go ahead and grab this. Pull it down here. Done. Thank you. And I'll play all these. So I should be able to grab one of these Philo Assassins, if not Smell of Ozone. Don't really want to do Smell of Ozone. I don't have any ranged heroes right now. So now the question becomes, do I grab the oddly powerful, or do I grab 2 that are 3 apiece? I think it's better for me to grab the oddly powerful. Also, particularly because these cost less, so they'll be easier to grab on the rebound. So that's the way I'll play that. Go ahead and KO another Envoy. In an ideal situation, I would be able to KO my guards as well, but I definitely need to focus on those Envoys to start, maintaining some attack so that I'll be able to get up to 10. Guarding the Horde just came out. Absolutely love this villain because you fight it and you gain, or you draw 3 cards. It's really nice. It's 6, which is doable. It's not a huge stretch to get 6, so I like it. I like it a lot. Go ahead and grab an I Got You Covered, and I'll KO an Envoy. So that should be it for the Philo Assassins. I should, in theory, have all of them, which means that I've KO'd all the Envoys that I can. Now, there is a Mastermind tactic which will allow you to KO up to 4 heroes from your discard pile. So that's really, it's a matter of timing and a matter of luck as to when that comes out, but hopefully I'll be able to make use of it to streamline my deck some. Moving right along. So I haven't had the greatest luck in hand composition in terms of getting the oddly powerfuls and you know, other odd recruit cost cards, but it will happen. It will happen. So I've got 4 on the recruit side. Go ahead and grab another I Got You Covered. Hopefully those will start coming out in the same turns and I'll be able to reap the benefits. Okay, Master Strike. Unfortunately, it hit me. Unfortunately, it hit me. So this is going to be one of those times where I wish that I had more of these mares, because I don't have any recruit, or I don't have enough to recruit the cards that I want. Now, I could grab an Enchanted Arrow Sting. It's nice to get those villagers. It's nice to get those victory points. I don't expect that I'll be able to make use much of the card draw. And, you know, that's okay. But yeah, I think that's what I'll end up doing after all is said and done. Let's see what I have. Hand discard pile. What do I have in my discard pile? I only have a wound. And you know, I think that this is a good time to grab Winged Death. Or I'll do Guarding the Horde. Grab those 3 cards. No, I think it's better to go Winged Death. It's got a or it's got a villager, and it'll KO 2 wounds. So I think that's a great one. And I'll go ahead and grab Enchanted Arrow's Sting. Now, if that comes out early in the game, it's great. You can just go ahead and load up on those victory points, and you know, the longer you have them, the more victory points you'll gain that way. Okay. All right, so looks like we are going to have a good amount of recruit now, so I'll grab that other oddly powerful. And I know I was just complaining about not having enough recruit, so it's like, well, why would I do it? Well, sometimes you just got to do it. Sometimes you just got to do it. You don't know when you're going to get enough recruit the next time to grab it. Let's see. Smell of Ozone. Fight. Each player reveals a ranged hero, which I can, so I will avoid that wound. Thank you. Thank you. Moving right along. So this one, it does take a little time to get rolling, unfortunately, but the potential is definitely there. I'll get up to some strong combinations fairly soon. So go ahead and do this. I think I'm going to draw well, yeah, it's better for me to just go ahead and take out Terriskai this time. Defeat a villain in Alamith for free. I do have a ranged hero. I'll save these guys, I think. Yeah, I'll save them. Might have been a mistake. Might have been tactically unsound for me to do that, but I'll just wait. Okay, so Scheme Twist, go ahead and get rid of Small but Mighty. Here's that Clever and Cunning that I was talking about before. Again, Intrepid, it's an intelligence hero, 1 attack, reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 2 or less, draw it, 2 to recruit it. And here we have a great card. Either route that you're going down with I Got You Covered, or excuse me, not I Got You Covered, Hand It Over, which is Lollicooler's 5 cost, or 5 recruit, I should say, hero, her uncommon, if you will. So this is a magic hero, draw 2 cards, and then the synergy on 2 is you draw 4. Drawing 4 cards is amazing. It's almost like having 2 hands in the same turn, and that's very advantageous to have so many options at your disposal. So I definitely want to keep an eye out, try and grab this as soon as I can. Alright, and I'll go ahead and go down the draw 3 cards route, see how far that gets us. Gets us right where we want to be. Very nice. Really glad to have that in my deck now. So I need to make sure I grab a few of these magic heroes. I only have the Ryui Enchanted Arrow's Sting. So I want to grab a couple of these when I can to both get some card draw, but also increase my chances of grabbing those extra cards when that comes out. Speaking of Enchanted Arrow's Sting, go ahead and do that. Grab a card. I was able to do the card draw, so that's pretty awesome. Now, I think that I'm going to try it. It might make more sense to go with Smell of Ozone because I have the ranged hero and I can avoid that wound, but I think I'm going to go ahead and grab Guarding the Horde, so that worked out pretty great. Because here's Oddly Powerful, and it is indeed pretty powerful. Another crack at the Mastermind. Each other player KOs 2 villagers from their victory pile. So that's pretty rotten. That's pretty rotten. Terriskai definitely turns things on its head. The previous Masterminds that we've been facing generally have had beneficial effects with their Mastermind tactics, but nope. That hurts. I mean, I suppose you could look at KOing heroes from the victory or from the discard pile as not a beneficial effect. But I think I should have convinced you guys by now that KOing the guards and the envoys is a good thing. So, anyways, ooh, this is just silly. 3 oddly powerfuls. Make sure I play that first, and now just sit back and watch the silliness. Oh, that's cool. Although I don't think that it's the right time for... You know what? I'll do this. I'll defeat Smell of Ozone first, just in case the... No, I'm confusing things. The Mastermind tactic would not affect the wound. So... Anyways, I'll defeat them both now. Each other player KOs a villain from their victory pile. So, glad I have those Philo Assassins now. Man, that's a kick. That's a kick! Oof, another wound. I think I'll go ahead and get rid of Clever and Cunning. Another Lightfoot coming out. Making Friends is a great card as well. It's a mare that allows you to slap on some additional villagers to villains coming out of the deck. So that means you have more potential to grab more victory points. So it's good. It's good. So we're going to fall short on being able to recruit anything or attack anything, and that does happen sometimes. That it's obviously it's better when you don't face that, but it does happen. There's Breath of Lightning. KO all of your fixer heroes, and then Escape is each player KOs 2 of their heroes. So when it escapes, you're going to KO some heroes, but you don't get the benefit for having played them, which is, of course, very unfortunate. I like KOing the fixer heroes. This time it's not really the best on account of what I have for fixer heroes, but sometimes that's the way it goes. Now we'll rock on. I'm not going to have enough to fight anything, but I do have 8 recruit. So I'll go ahead and grab another oddly powerful, and I'll go ahead and grab a Lightfoot. Although, I think this actually makes more sense. I don't think that I'll have a chance to play them before the end of the game. There are 4 cards left. 3 of those are Scheme Twists. And that is rough. I'll go ahead and get rid of the try again. The Nunchi, or excuse me, the Ryuis, they don't play into my oddly powerful strategy, but sometimes you just gotta go for it anyways. Grab another villager, and go ahead and reposition, and now we can play. So the question now, there's 1 villain and 2 Scheme Twists. I lose with those Scheme Twists. So, do I push my luck, or do I just end it? And I think that the correct answer for me right now is to end it, because it would be nice to increase my victory points. 5 victory points is pretty awesome. It's the same as defeating the Mastermind. Plus, it gets rid of the fixer heroes. I wouldn't really like to get rid of the mare, but it's nice to get rid of the envoys. My deck would be somewhat more streamlined, but I don't feel confident that I would be able to get enough attack to defeat Terriskai next time. So we're just going to go ahead and end it. And there we have it. I did fall short of getting the 4 stars, unfortunately, but that does happen sometimes. So I hope that you found this video informative. Please let me know in the comments if you think that I'm completely off base on my strategy. I'd love to hear from you. And guys, I will see you in a few days.